What is going on, everybody? It is approaching the weekend before Wisconsin's gun deer season, and I'm pumped. I'm almost nervous, like tingly in my stomach. Look forward to this my whole life, every year, nothing like it. That anticipation, the waiting for everybody to get together to come to deer camp. Anyways, I'm up here the weekend before. Got up here this afternoon, went straight out in the woods and checked 4 of my cameras that are not cell cams. I grabbed the chips out of them. It's kind of a rainy afternoon, kind of cold. It was like 40 degrees in here when I got here. Got the fireplace going. Now it's up to 63, so it's starting to get a little warmer in here. I got that breezeway here. Fireplace going out here too in the heater. So I got to clean all this up. I got to get stuff ready. We got to hang stands. Boys and Tara are coming up tomorrow night, and then we got the weekend to get everything ready, hang our last stands, do the final preps for deer camp, because people will start coming already next week. Jimmer might be here Monday already. I am here. I went out and checked the trail cams. The water hole looked pretty good. It was kind of dead all the last 2 months, like it always is. It was dry, but we had a lot of rain lately, and the water hole actually filled up in water. And as soon as there's water in there, there was deer in there, in combination with the rut. So there was like buck after buck after buck. Nothing like huge, you know me. A buck's a buck for me. So there was quite a few different bucks. A family of bobcats. I saw last week there was a pit, or 2 weeks ago there was a picture of a bobcat, but now there was like 3 bobcats in there, those small ones, and can't tell which one's which. They all look about the same size, but a lot of different bucks. A couple decent ones, but whatever. Yeah, you got Crivet's 11 pointers in there. You know, we always like them. As you can see, we have a few of them up there. The ledge blind had a really nice buck in there chasing a doe a few days ago, and a lot of this stuff's at night yet. The other 2 cameras, I don't know if the chip one camera didn't have nothing on it. It was just put over a trail. We tried it out. Must nothing ever came by. The other camera, the chip didn't take anything. I don't know if the chip was full. So I put it in there. It was videos on there from 2 years ago behind the cabin here. So I don't know what was going on. So I'm just here alone tonight and getting everything kind of set up, cleaning up a little bit. Tomorrow I might go hunting in the morning. I think I might. I'm not sure where to go yet, but I might go sit because it's that time of year. And I've always said in years past, I always put cameras up here for years. Never really bull hunted much. Years ago we did, but then we're hunting back home. But I always had cameras up, and the weekend before gun hunting around here always seemed like it was the best on our cameras. So I always said I'm going to hunt. I think last year, the year before, maybe I did. And I did have encounters with deer. So maybe I'll go out tomorrow morning and sit. Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. There is more deer activity. And it seems like up here during gun deer season in this area, that's when it seems like they're really rutty. We've shot a lot of bucks. I've said in the past in other videos. Chasing does. We see a lot of scrapes. A lot of scrapes getting opened up during gun season, especially if we have snow. You can really just tell. I don't know if it's just a little bit later up here than back home, but I'm excited. It's very cozy in here right now. I'm cutting some potatoes up, of course. You know, the potatoes. I think I'm going to make a couple venison burgers. And then I'm just going to settle in and that's it. Call it our night, and then we'll get to it this weekend. I got 3 venison patties all made up. Special seasoning. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm experimenting. See if it tastes good. It is 68 degrees in here. This fire is going really well. This one is going really well. And this is where we get dressed in the morning for deer hunting and everything. So I got to clean this all out. Make room for countless tubs, gun cases, boots, boot dryers, all that stuff, etc. So that's going to be my project the next couple days. And I got the famous fries going out here. I always make a little extra because that's my favorite food. So things are looking good. It's cooling down fast, but it's heating up in the cabin. 45 outside, 68 in here. So that's it. Little update. Not too bad. All right, it's the next morning, obviously. We got about just over an hour before shooting light. I backed into the water hole here now. I'm gonna give it a shot. There was quite a few bucks on that camera, and the time is off, so I don't know what time, but there was some during shooting. I think I had a couple. I know a few deer anyways, but that just means they didn't walk by the camera. There's other trails and stuff there, so a lot of activity, I guess you'd say. Didn't find for many like scrapes, so I think I found one more scrape on this trail that wasn't here a couple weeks ago. But normally there's a half a dozen, and usually a giant one halfway in, but nothing there yet. I don't know if it's just early or what up here, but it's just too nice to go not go. It's perfectly still. It's almost like a mist. It's like heavy, dewy, like it's warm. It's 45 degrees, so I'm gonna go give it a shot, and then afterwards I'm gonna go move some cameras around and then clean up camp and stuff. So here we go. I need to redeem myself, obviously, if you've seen the other videos. Obviously did not see anything bull hunting this morning. So after a few hours, whatever, just want to get out. So I decided to go back and swap out some cameras and spots back here. Problem is I don't have enough cell cams, I guess, because I only had regular cameras on a couple spots, 4 different spots around up here, but back here I just had a regular camera on a spot, which didn't take any pictures last week. The chip was full or something. The last 2 weeks, I don't know what happened, but just a cheap muddy camera. So I put my good cell camera on there because there's a beat up trail coming across the creek, and I'm like, there has to be something on this camera, but nothing. Then I went and pulled a different camera that hasn't had anything in a while. Well, it's dead. I think the solar panel must not be getting enough light back there. And so scouting on my way out, I found a giant scrape, or a giant rub on a tree, the biggest rub I've ever seen. And then 10 feet away from it, 10 yards away from it, there's 3 huge scrapes. So I put a regular camera on that. So I'm gonna put a stand out there tomorrow, I think, when the boys get here. I think I found our other spot just by that scrape alone and that giant rub. I'll sit on that. So we got a couple spots back there. I'll monitor the other cameras, and I'm gonna put once I charge this one up, and put the cell camera on the ledge blind. I know I'm throwing a lot of names out there and locations, but that's how my mind's working right now. I'm constantly thinking, scheming, scamming, trying to figure out where to go, what to do. But I have a lot of options, so I'm gonna go back to camp, start cleaning her up. All right, getting some stuff done. This is our breezeway you've seen in other videos. I tore down a lot of the insulation, most of it, because it was leaking on the roof. I think I fixed the leaks this summer. I didn't see any except for one spot right there. We cannot figure it out. But we always get ready here in the morning. This will be all totes, rifles, boot dryers, whatever, and it gets kind of cluttered in here as the summer goes on. But I wanted to get this up because when we get ready in the morning, this is outside the building, so it's kind of an addition that my dad put on years ago. And it's cold. It's all windows, so it's not really insulated that well. So I want to insulate the ceiling for sure, so we can get ready in a little comfort out here. But it's a pain in the butt putting it up by yourself. But I think it's all up. Eventually I'm gonna finish this off. I think with some of this wood, this is all just reclaimed pallets that we planed down a couple years ago. did it outside there too. But yeah, I love these days up here. This is awesome. I'm just kind of hanging out. I hunted this morning, found another dynamite spot, I think. I don't know, just from the scrape and the rub and stuff. My solar panel, I think, is charged now, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's midday, 1:30. I think I'm gonna run out and put that up near the ledge blind, and maybe move the ledge blind camera, which is just a regular camera, over on a different spot in the same area that we found a couple weeks ago when we were squirrel hunting. There was rubs all over the place in there, so put the regular camera there, put the trail camera there, and I'm gonna be set. The boys and Tara should be up here tonight, 5-6 o'clock. We're gonna have a little fish fry. I'm gonna get, my goal this weekend is to get this room perfectly cleaned up, organized, hooks hung, so everything can, when everybody gets here next week, they can just pile in here, put all their totes in here and all their stuff, and then all the work is done. Tomorrow we're gonna hang some stands, but we'll get to that. I'm sure I'll talk to you before then. Well, here it is all day long. Major renovations. It's like tripled in size. Move some stuff around, organize things, hung stuff up. Now we got room for all the tubs, boot dryers, we got outlets, we got power strips everywhere for the, I don't know, 15 boot dryers are going to be in here probably. 15 tubs, I don't know. A couple people be out in the bunkhouse, but got a gun cabinet empty, ready for the big dogs coming in there. Get rid of all the BB guns and all that stuff. So yeah, looking pretty good. Had a nice fire going. It's warm in here. The ceiling is insulated. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Mom and the boys are up here now. You're settling in. We're doing our famous French fries, of course. I know. But they're good, right? You want one? Can't eat them. You're not gonna eat it?
I'm gonna.
Oh. But we're gonna take the last batch of fries out right now, right? We start our bluegill fry. Friday night fish fry, right? You look cold. It's like 35 degrees out. But it's 72 inside. Huh? Alright. Let's get this going and start these fish. Then we'll watch Mike Tyson beat up Jake Paul. Big fight tonight. Oh my gosh, right? Alright, just throwing bluegills in here. I don't know who caught this one, but it wasn't me. These are the ones that I catch. Something like this. Or like this. That's my size right there. Huh? These are all good sized bluegills. Let's dip them in there. Oh man. It looks like the rest of them are pretty good size. I don't know. But those look pretty darn good. Huh? Wisconsin bluegills. Friday night fish fry. Up at the cabin. Old fashioned is not in my hand. Usually it's right here, but it must be inside. So, yeah. See you tomorrow. Alright, it's Saturday morning. Man, it's still wet out. Don't cut that. And damp. It was 29 degrees last night. There was ice in the bucket of water outside. It's warming up now. But the boys and I had some breakfast, and then we're going to put this other Devilman stand up. But we pulled down in there, and there's a truck sitting there. So it's I have no idea where they are, so I'm not going to go drag this Devilman stand in there if somebody's back there hunting. I just don't like doing that. So we started thinking about it. It's like 800 and some yards, I think, this last spot I found into there from the truck. Maybe it'd be better if we just used a turkey blind, the side weed, and Peyton and I can sit in there, and actually you can see just as well back in that area. It seems like in some spots, if you get up in the tree, you actually see worse. We gotta check a couple things on this stand in here that I sat in yesterday morning over the water hole. I'm gonna change the chip and the camera, and then we're gonna drive over to the ledge blind, which I had the cell cam up yesterday. I just put there, and this morning there's a buck at like 8 o'clock or whatever it was. So that's good. That's another spot. So I got multiple spots that we can sit. And I wish I had more trail camera or cell cams, right? We are just talking about that. Cell cams instead of just regular trail cameras. But we're gonna walk in here. It's a quiet morning. dewy, misty, foggy, just weird. Went on to yard cleanup, but everything's so wet, but we'll see. Let's get moving, boys. On the way into the ledge blind, not far off the trail, but there's boys are putting together this tree stand. It's gonna overlook this big ravine here. I got a cell camera I put over there yesterday, nothing on it yet, but there's a creek that comes out of here and it's all rubs the whole way, so we'll see. My goal is to have 3 different locations with at least 2 stands at each one for me and Peyton and one for Parker. So you got to have like at least 1 double man stand or 1 single or 2 doubles, or so that's what our goal is. We're gonna take another single man deck towards the water hole and then back in the marsh where we have 1 double man in there. Problem is it's so far in, we might just use a ground blind, take that back in there with her next week, or hike in another double man, because I think that's going to be good back in there, even maybe later in the year as deer get pushed around. So, but the goal is to have 3 sets, three options to sit. On top of that, trying to find a spot for my couple brothers. They're not really sure where they're going to sit, and then my dad as well, limited on walking. So I do have spots in mind that we can put up a ground blind for him to walk into. So we're gonna get this stand up and then get moving and try and get 1 more up, so we're kind of half ready for next week. I hate rushing and we're doing stuff last minute. All right, we got double man stand up at the ledge. We're set on that location. Now we're walking into the water hole, not all the way, just down this trail to make one that's closer in case Grandpa Tom wants to sit in it, or Parker can sit in it. It's just a single man. We got Alex just got up here, so now I can get a lot of work done and I don't have to do much, right? I got all these workers to carry stuff and order around, you know, do this, do that, give me a beer, stuff like that. So we're almost to the little spot here. This is where Grandpa Tom and Abby missed a big buck a couple of years ago and missed Peyton's buck last year before Peyton shot it. I've seen some bucks here. I bull hunted here 1 year. So it's a pretty good area. This is where that big scrape was last year somewhere. But we want to get these stands up and get prepared here, get ready. So I'm gonna have them do it.
Give me the foreman.
That's right.
On the job site.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna saw your leg off. Oh man, be
Well, let's
careful
go.
with that.
Walk down that trail.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, we're out here. Andy got up here last night with Ty and Hans. Was Alex here? Yeah, Alex was here yesterday. Who else came? Is that it? Yeah. Oh, crap. Well, we're gonna head out and put up Andy's stand, kind of back over here by the Y bait. Luckily, we got all this help, and then we're gonna pack up and head her out of here, and we'll be back this week for deer camp.
Oh.
That's fresh, like he was just here. Huh?
What is that?
Put my
It's
stand
so
up right
straight.
here.
Yeah.
The big buck thing.
On that
They
tree
rub
right
their
there.
Well, you were
hooves over
closest
the
right
buck
here.
there.
You were. Your ribbon is on
Oh,
a tree.
yeah, I was off to the right.
Yeah, but you can see a ribbon right up here where it used to be.
Well, 2 years ago, I just sat on the ground right here.
Oh, did you?
And then last year, I sat in a tree back further.
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Took off. Right there.
Are they right here?
There's one tail I saw, but I saw like little horns on one for sure. Antlers.
Huh.
They were standing right there.
Oh, really?
And they took off.
Well,
I think we found a spot.
you taking a break?
Yeah.
Nice chair you got there. Did you see the deer, Ty?
A bit.
A bit? Yeah, I didn't
just
get...
before they ran off.
There's 2 deer. One was a buck for sure.
That's good.
But yeah.
There's trail. Hey, Andy. There's a big trail right here, too. That's a perfect tree right there to sit in.
Yeah.
Careful, it's gonna come down.
This is
Push it over.
Uh-oh.
I could push this over.
Should I put it up in that one?
Yeah.
This is the pin that I dropped where I was sitting last year.
Oh,
Push it
I mean,
over.
we're like,
you're right there.
Don't want to
I don't know.
disturb wildlife.
maybe that
I'm
one.
gonna cut it.
Just,
No, it's not.
that's where you were, I bet.
What's that?
It looks like you were in that tree already.
This one?
Yeah.
I think so.
Which one? Oh, that one.
This would be in your way of sight. You gotta knock it
This
over.
has got,
You just lean.
yeah, this tree's got to go.
Knock it.
Knock it, yeah.
Knock it.
It's got to go over.
Okay, Paul Bunyan, hurry up.
Come on, Paul Bunyan.
Wait, it's gonna go.
Uh-oh, it's coming this way.
Coming this way.
Here go, Ty. It's coming this way.
Watch out, Ty.
It's just in your way, Andy, so it's got to go. Come on, Parker.
It's just like
It's like a sponge.
my watcher stand. Hey, rocket.
Good job.
Okay, Paul.
There, now's a nice shooting lane for you.
It was like pulling up the ground.
Just keep it down, please.
Then it has like a
Pick it
spike
up.
at the bottom.
Take it over that way.
Be a little more quiet, Ty.
Perfect.
How tall is that? 25 feet? I mean, 20, right?
Yeah, it's like
Probably only need 3 sections.
Might as well
What?
go all the way.
Whatever. Whatever you think.
why do people want to be YouTubers so much?
That is.
Now you gotta
Gotta
jump.
put the tree strap up.
You chillaxing in the chillax, huh? Is that what it's called? The chillax?
The tree lax.
Tree-lax.
Relax.
Pretty
Chillax.
sweet. Yeah. Take the
Super
top
comfy.
seat off the stand and you put that on there and chillax right there all day. In a dead tree.
The spot.
Hopefully the tree doesn't fall. there's no fallen trees anywhere around here. We haven't seen any fallen trees, so I'm guessing that one's not going anywhere.
It'll be fine.
You think so?
Oh look, can you see the hooves?
It's a mock scrape I made
Peyton's
yesterday.
mock scrape. Worked. It's good. That was just yesterday, right?
Yeah, I made it yesterday.
Yeah, look at there's like 3 or 4 trails. There's one here, 2 here.
Yeah.
To the edge of the clear cut, I think.
Did you just find that here?
No,
Oh,
back
it's
there.
over there. What are you gonna do with it?
There's a cork in it.
It's probably like 1,000 years old. Think?
No.
Here for decades. In a decade?
You look good up there.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
Well, there is our deer camp prep weekend. We really didn't do that much, but what we wanted to do, right? We got all the stands set. We have 3 locations for us 3 to hunt. 2 stands at every spot, right? Including a ground blind. Well, we have a stand that's back in the swamp there, in the marsh. We're gonna put the ground blind when I come back next week, or later this week, I guess. And Peyton and I can sit in there over those scrapes. But activity on the cameras, not a lot, but there has been bucks and stuff moving. And Andy left with Hans and Ty. Alex just left. Mom left with Emma. We just finished cleaning up. We got the entryway all organized, ready for the guys, right? We got the wood restocked. We actually burned a lot of wood already, so I'm glad we got a lot of wood this summer, this fall, right? Right?
Mhm.
But the boys and Alex cleaned up the yard. It is just beautiful. There's hardly a leaf on the yard. Hopefully it looks like this at the end of the week yet. It's perfect. The cabin's all cleaned up, organized. We are ready for deer camp. Deer camp 2024 is next, huh? Jimmy's gonna be here tomorrow already. Hopefully I'll get up here Wednesday, and then people should start pouring in here.
And us Thursday.
You guys Thursday? I don't know. It might be a
Yes.
Friday nighter thing because
I'm
you're gonna be
scared.
off the next week already. Monday, Tuesday. You're off school Wednesday and Friday of Thanksgiving area days, but I think you're probably gonna take off Monday, Tuesday, and Mom will come up. We'll have Thanksgiving up here. We'll spend the whole week up here deer hunting, right? Hopefully we have tags left at the end of the week. Otherwise, we're not gonna have nothing to do. Boys got doe tags for anywhere in the state. We got our 3 buck tags. I think Moose has a doe tag too, so we should get some shooting in.
Well,
Bryce will have a doe
Bryce-
tag.
Well, Jacob.
Jacob will have a
Jacob.
doe tag.
Maybe if is he bringing Sawyer this year?
Yeah, I don't think he's hunting though.
He's not hunting.
So we should get some deer. It looks good out there. I don't know if deer are moving. We got them on camera and everything, so each spot looks really good.
I'm gonna shoot one for sure.
I'm sure you will.
No, you won't.
We hung Andy's stand today, and we actually found a couple of nice fresh scrapes in there, and they actually jumped
Dude,
a buck and a doe probably on there.
There, for sure, one is a
They were right there, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna sit. Hopefully, the next few days, the cameras tell us more from where we're gonna sit for opening day, because we have a cell cam at each location now, except the water hole.
I'd probably sit at the Y or
Yeah,
the ledge opening day,
yeah.
and then later on sit in the
I
back.
think in that marsh probably get better as the season goes on. I don't know if the deer get pushed back in there and stay back there if there's a lot of pressure in the closer to the roads and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But that should be it here, and get out of here, get home, unwind. We left all of our hunting stuff up here for the most part, so we just got to bring our rifles and
we never got to shoot.
and beer, rifles and beer. You guys shot your rifles in the youth hunt, so they should be on.
Yeah,
they
they're-
again.
Oh,
we
yeah?
don't need to.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you at deer camp in the next one, huh?
I don't know.
We had a great weekend. All possible because we.
Went outdoors.
Thank you.